me, I talk back. But if you are a part of my big old family, my tribe, what up, though? Hey, y'all. We about to go ahead and get to this Taurus energy. I'm going to try not to keep y'all too long. I always say that. I did that on Virgo reading, but they reading was like 35 minutes long. But you know, like it's gonna give whatever it's supposed to give. So I mean, shit. Let's go ahead and get into it, Taurus. And I think I actually want to start off with some angel messages for you, Taurus. Divine feminine, divine masculine. So let's go ahead. Shit. I ain't gonna run my mouth too. I ain't gonna try. I ain't gonna run my mouth too much. Hopefully, we'll see. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Taurus. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Taurus. Let's see. So Taurus, at this time, I don't know if you're being a little bit more private right now, more to yourself, chilling, trying to figure out how to get things started for yourself or get things together for yourself, Taurus. The first one that I have here is calm is not a weakness. Calm is not a weakness, neither is being quiet, all right? Sometimes, like my mama used to tell me growing up, like it's the real quiet person in the room that you got to look out for. The ones who be real loud and extra rowdy and all that shit, they usually can't fight for real. It's always the real quiet ones that you got to watch. But calm is not a weakness, and I'm going to add to that, neither is being quiet. Let me get one more here for divine feminine, divine masculine. Taurus. So I'm gonna also say this too now. Also, you know, Taurus being that bull or being in that I don't know, like, yeah, Tauruses are known to be stubborn and things like that, but being in that bull energy, Taurus, you don't always have to. Not saying that you do, but if you ever felt like you had to, you know, take up for yourself, unless it's something serious. But everything doesn't, you don't have to respond to everything, Taurus. Everything doesn't need your attention. Everyone doesn't need your attention or doesn't need a response from you. No response is also a response too. So Taurus, don't feel like that. Don't, and also too, I'm gonna say this, just because even at times, let's say maybe you're having a conversation with someone and you feel like you're being attacked, just because you feel like you're being attacked may not necessarily mean that you are actually being attacked. You feel me? The second one that I have here is lead by example. So I feel like calm is not a weakness, and then lead by example. I feel like this has something to do with your maturity, Taurus. Now, I'm not saying you out here being immature, but I'm saying maybe in the way that you handle certain situations, or maybe in the way that you may talk or whatever. I'm gonna use this as an example. Let's say, Taurus, you know, you might be, you know, in certain emotions at a moment, feeling a certain type of way, and so you're venting. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that how you're venting and what you're saying while you're venting is like truly who you are, but you just venting, you let some steam off or whatever, and let's say you got a child around you or something, they listen to you, they watch you like, oh shit, they whatever, so then they go and they take what you say, they repeat it or whatever, and things just get all blown up or whatever. So you got calm is not a weakness and lead by example. So I feel like this has something to do with maybe your maturity or like emotions or how you react or something like that. So I just feel like remain calm at all times, Taurus. All right, the last one that I have here is practice moderation. Practice moderation. Practice doing less. Practice doing less. Now, practicing moderation, a lot of times it's mostly it's mostly related to like the things that we have, you know, maybe being a minimalist or maybe our diets or things like that. But I just feel like practice doing less, Taurus, rather that be less giving, rather it be less talking or less listening to certain things or certain people. But practice moderation, practice doing less. The last one that I have here is choose love over fear. Choose your highest self. Choose love over fear. I'm going to use this as an example. Let's say, Taurus, you knew that it would benefit you more to move to a different state. But because maybe moving to that different state would mean that, you know, you're there by yourself, or you don't have as many people around you, or that you don't have, you know, certain resources that you're used to having or whatever. And so then you don't go. You talk yourself out of going, or you just decide, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to stay where I'm at just because I'm comfortable. You have to be able to, what's that saying? What chances make champions. You have to be able to take those chances for yourself. Love yourself enough to take a chance on yourself. How many times have you taken chances on other things and other people and situations that did not add to you or do anything for you? So if we're going to take any type of chance, it needs to be for ourselves. But choose love over fear. Calm is not a weakness. Lead by example and practice moderation. Let me get some moon oracles here for you. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Taurus. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. Let me get some moons here. So the first one that I have here is last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. Reflect on your priorities. Last quarter moon in Aquarius, reflect on your priorities. What means the most? What actually matters? I'm going to use this as an example. Like, I talked about less of maybe what you like, listening to less of certain things or whatever. Let's say people that like to gossip or talk shit all the time, or who like to keep certain things going, or people who like to, you know, give false hope, or people who like to I don't know, like people who like to try to play word games and shit like that. Is that going to hold more priority? Is dealing with that person going to hold more priority over how you feel about yourself? Reflect on your priorities, your livelihood as well. Are you going to allow things outside of you to affect your home, or to affect your finances or whatever? Reflect on your priorities. What needs to be done? What needs to get done? Oops. The second one that I have here is last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. Attend to the details. With this reflect on your priorities, I feel like, Taurus, I'm not telling you something that you already don't know. Now, to know something is great, but we have to want to move past or go past just knowledge, all right? We need to be in wisdom. We need to move wisely, okay? So knowledge is cool. You can you can have it. You can be able to repeat back whatever book that you read all you want to. But wisdom is that applied knowledge. So honestly, Taurus, I feel like I'm not telling you something that you don't know. Now, that stubborn bull energy may come in somewhere when it comes down to certain aspects. But Taurus, I honestly don't feel like I'm telling you something you don't know already. Attend to the details. Let me get one more here for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. So two, Taurus, maybe handling certain things that could have been put off for a little minute. Rather it be, you know, making certain appointments or doing certain things for yourself with your health, or reaching out to certain people or whatever. But I just feel like handling shit that needs to be taken care of. I got new moon in Aquarius, open up to change. And then the last one that I have here is first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. Push through any insecurity. You were told to lead by example here and to choose love over fear. Push through any insecurity. Something needs to get started. Something needs to get done. Open up to change. So I also feel like too, Taurus, even if it's a situation to where you have to put yourself out there in a different way. I'm going to use this as an example. Let's say, Taurus, you know, something happened or something, you know, transpired in your life that now it causes for you to have to, or now it calls for you to have to, you know, express yourself in a certain type of way to a person, rather it be apologetically or rather it be just being vulnerable emotionally, period. And that's hard for you to do, or maybe it's not something that you are used to doing. It needs to get done. Open up to change. Push through any insecurity. Reflect on your priorities and attend to the details. So I also feel like, too, your way of thinking as well, Taurus. Something about your way of thinking. Maybe a certain way that you feel like something should be done needs to change, because if it's not working, then obviously that's not what needs to be done. But I don't know how else to explain it. Maybe it's something about your way of thinking, how you need to do something. Open up to change, push through any insecurity. Let me get one more here for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. The first one that I have here is a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. New earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Let me get one more here for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. The next one that I have here is inner earth. So I have a new earth, then I have an inner earth. It says you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. New solutions and beginnings. So also too, I'll say this, I can understand as well maybe being the person that everybody looks to, but at the same time too, Taurus, you know, when you fall off or when you have things happening in your life, you need to be able to, you know, reach out, or you need to be able to put your pride aside and be able to ask or reach out to your friends and be like, hey, can I borrow this, or do you think you can help me out with that or whatever? So I'm gonna just say, Taurus, do not be afraid to ask for help if you actually need it. All right, if you're ready for it, like, don't be afraid to ask for it. But I have a new earth, and then I also have inner earth here too. So I feel like two Taurus inside out. And I'm looking at this last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. So whether that means that you need to give yourself some love or care inside out, or rather it be you need to take care of certain matters in your life inside out, attend to the details, correcting yourself and as well as things outside of you, whatever it is, Taurus. But I feel like things cannot be skipped, or certain portions or parts of, like, I don't know how else to explain it, but steps cannot be skipped. All right. The last one that I have here is lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Anything unaligned must go. Questioning everything. So I have, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. And then questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. So I feel like too, Taurus, as far as like truths are concerned, maybe finding out certain truths or realizing certain things as well too, or certain things being revealed to you, or having conversations that maybe you don't necessarily want to have, or, you know, being told things that you necessarily don't want to hear. The next one that I have here is you're not for everyone, Taurus. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. So you had here to push through any insecurity. I'm going to tell you this too, Taurus. Do not worry about what anybody has to say or what they will think. I can understand, like, I'll use this as an example. Someone who is always, or someone who, you know, is looked at or perceived to be like the matriarch of the family. And so let's say, like I said, you know, falling off or whatever, you have to be able to ask for help too. Let's say because they hold that title, or because they are the one that is looked at as having their shit together, or, you know, being able to do certain things or whatever, it's hard for them to relinquish that, or it's hard for them to be on the other side of that stick. It's hard for them to, because maybe it could be a pride thing of wanting to keep their title, or it could be a I don't know, not wanting to be looked at or viewed as less, or for people to think that you are unstable or incapable of handling things or whatever. But this, you're not for everyone. Push through any insecurity. Taurus, I'm going to just say, forget what people have to say. Forget what people think. Worry about yourself. All right. I got some oracles here. Let's get a couple goddess oracles before I get into the tarot. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Taurus. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Taurus. I feel like get to the root as well. The root of something needs to be handled before there's the next step taken. I don't know how else to explain that, but let's say I'll use this as an example. Let's say, Taurus, you dealt with somebody for a minute, y'all was cool, whether it be a friendship or intimately or whatever, and then y'all, you know, fall out. And let's say y'all come back to each other and start to talk to each other again. And, you know, it just because y'all talking to each other again does not mean that y'all need to be friends right away. The root of what caused y'all to fall out, whether it be jealousy, envy, or certain words were said, whatever the case could be, that needs to be handled before all of a sudden now y'all back hanging out, or y'all back together, or y'all back, you know, being intimate or whatever. The root of something needs to be handled before there's another, before something continues. I don't know how else to say it. I'm going to just leave it there. I have Yasiji here, live out loud. You were told to lead by example. So Taurus, you're supposed to be in the forefront somewhere. Taurus, you're supposed to be the leader of something, Taurus. Or, well, I don't want to say the leader, but you're supposed to be putting yourself out there in the public in a way. I have Yasigi, live out loud, and then I have Aizan, miracles. Live out loud and then miracles. I feel like Taurus, creating something for yourself beyond what you thought it would be able to be. But I feel like, Taurus, you have to be transparent with yourself, and you also have to let go of the expectations or the words or the feelings of how other people may view you, or what they may think of whatever it is that you're creating or doing. But Taurus, live out loud. Let's read this one first. Yasiji, live out loud. She says, express yourself. You have something to say. Share your voice and magic. Express your you-ness. The way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. You were told here how you're not for everyone. You're not for everyone. It says the way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. That's okay. You are not meant to. Living out loud and self-expression look different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the louder parts of their personalities for loved ones. The goddess declaration for Yasi Live Out Loud is, I am free to express myself fully. So Taurus, you may be like I learned, what is it called? I believe it's called like an introvert. I think that Antrovert. I think that's how you say it. I think that's what it is, but it's pretty much when you possess intro and extroverted traits at the same time. So Taurus, you may find yourself like being in the middle of that. You know, you have your moments and your times when you want to, you know what I'm saying, maybe go out, be around certain people, but at the same time you have your moments where you just rather stay home, maybe find a good movie, something to eat, just relax, maybe listen to your music, meditate, whatever it is. So Taurus, you may find yourself in the middle of those two energies. I got Aizan Miracles. Let's read this one. Aizan Miracles. She says, let's see here. She says, you are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe? All the things are possible. Dare to dream bigger. You claim you want miracles, but take an I'll believe it when I see it approach. What if you will see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, do, have the world you want for yourself. You can be your true self. Do what awakens your soul and have your desires. This is life's miracle. You were just told to live out loud, Taurus. It says, if you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. So that's the thing. When I'm talking about Taurus, as far as like pride in a way, or maybe being the one that's usually the one to help, and so it's hard for you to ask for help. It says here, ask for it and allow it in. So also too, Taurus, if you are someone who has trouble with accepting the help that people try to lend you, even if you don't ask. I'll use this as an example, Taurus, having a good friend close to you who can clearly see that, you know, maybe you need something or they have no problem helping you. And so let's say they slide you, you know what I'm saying, some money or a few bucks or whatever. You're like, no, I don't know, because you don't want to feel like you were a charity case. Don't be stupid. Do not block your blessings like that, okay? Because in that moment, see, in that situation, that was just a friend giving you a few dollars or whatever. What if the next time it's your blessing that's coming to you, like, here you go, and you just, no, you done rejected your blessing, and now your blessing, like, you have completely took that energy and have made yourself unrecognizable to your blessing because you are not vibrating at the same frequency as that thing. I'm trying to make as much sense as I can. But you know, I try to get it out as quickly as it comes, but just bear with me. But you will make yourself unrecognizable to the thing that you desire. You done shunned it away. You done whatever. It's like in that situation, it was just a friend who was trying to give you, let's say he was trying to give you $100, but let's say, hell, God coming to you trying to give you 100,000, and you just, no, I'm not, you just not trying to listen. You not whatever. So don't be stubborn. Don't be hard-headed towards the bull. Don't be bullheaded. Please, ma'am, please, sir. Okay, let me keep going. I'm sorry, y'all. It says, you can be your true self, do what awakens your soul, and have your desires. This is life's miracle. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. Aizan Miracles Goddess Declaration says, my life is full of miracles. All right. How do you affirm yourself as well, Taurus? What do you say to yourself? How do you talk about yourself? Do you talk to yourself? I would recommend it personally. I talk to myself all the time. I don't give a fuck. I don't give no fuck. I talk to myself all the time, but I don't ever feel like I'm alone. I don't be feeling like no scary nothing, or you know, nothing spooky around me, nothing. But I just don't ever feel like I'm alone. So I just talk to myself. Shit, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. Taurus, let's go ahead and get into the tarot here for you. But it says, live out loud and miracles. You are a miracle. So Taurus, even if too you have went through things in life that would have otherwise had somebody take themselves up out of here, Taurus. You have to understand that you are stronger than what you have been through, and that you are more capable than maybe what you are than where you are right now. Now, I'm not saying you're on the bullshit or whatever, but Taurus, like, we have to be transparent. If you do recognize that maybe there are some areas that you need to up, or that you need to apply more discipline to, then work on that, whether it be little by little, whatever. But I don't want you to beat yourself up about anything also either, okay? And like I said at the beginning of the reading as well, Taurus, just because, you know, you may feel attacked in a certain situation does not necessarily mean that you are being attacked, all right? So make sure that you are grounding yourself, staying grounded, spend time with yourself, and love on you. But let's go ahead and get to the tarot. I ain't trying to rant. Let's go ahead and get to it, all right? Push through any insecurity. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. So the first one that we had coming out here for you, Taurus, is the King of Pentacles, all right? That's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Regardless of the placements, the fact that you are coming out here, Taurus, as abundant, first and foremost, it's a Taurus, man, I feel like you be playing yourself, man. I got the King of Pentacles here, and then I also got the Four of Swords here too. I feel like, the Four of Wands, excuse me. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, regardless of the placements of the card. I do feel like Taurus wanting to have something that lasts. So rather be, I had the Strength card that was about to come out. That's Leo. So rather, Taurus, you dealt with somebody with a Leo placement or whatever. But I just feel like building something or wanting something that will last as well too. And I feel like also too, Taurus, I don't know what it is, but maybe you do have like a soft side to you towards a person that maybe it's like or there's a side to you, Taurus, that just makes somebody just, I don't know, like you just make them, what word I want to use? You just make them, or make people just, I don't know, like soften up to you, or just love on you so much, like it's just a way about you. I got the Wheel of Fortune here too. So also too, I feel like possibly like a situationship that could have ended back in the day or whatever could like restore itself in a way. But I also got the Wheel of Fortune here too. So whatever you are putting out, Taurus, is what you are getting back. Yeah, I got the Knight of Pentacles. If you are out here trying to make it happen as far as your finances are concerned, whatever work you're putting out, you're going to see the fruits of that labor. So make sure that you are clear with your intentions, and make sure that you are moving at your best self, okay? I got the Ace of Wands here, and then I also have the Empress here too. I do feel like here, I ain't gonna hold you up, somebody is, whether they are pregnant or going to get pregnant or whatever, I'm just gonna say it like this: if you do not want to be a mommy, make sure that you are wearing a, you know what I'm saying, letting old boy know, no glove, no love. If you don't want to be a daddy, make sure you strap it up. Now, even with that, you know, it's not guaranteed, because those aren't 100% either, but at least try. Okay, at least fucking try. All right, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like maybe we gotta be honest, these kids be a mistake. Okay, these kids be a mistake. Sometimes you just think somebody look good, and so y'all just do y'all thing together, and boom bam boom, now you got a baby. It is what it is. But I mean shit, oh well. I got the Five of Pentacles here, and then I also got the World here too. So like I said too, as far as Taurus, I talked about wanting to bring things in, or wanting to have a strong foundation. I'm gonna keep using the example of having a child. You don't want to bring a baby into a struggling situation, all right? So like I said, make sure that you are being smart, and if having a child right now is actually something that would not work for you and your lifestyle and what you're trying to do for yourself, please do not invite that shit. Like don't play yourself, okay? The next one that I got here is the Seven of Cups. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I got the Two of Wands here. I got the Page of Pentacles, fire sign and earth sign, and then the last one that I have here is the Queen of Wands here as well. So I feel like also too, as far as like intuition and things like that are concerned, or it's like being in their head, I will say this: Divine Feminine, make sure you are aware of who you having kids with, and make sure that you know you're not just falling in love or in like with the idea or with the persona that someone shows to you, okay? Because you will fuck around, something happen, you get pregnant, and you don't even hear from that motherfucker no more, okay? But I got the Queen of Wands here, and then I also got the Three of Cups. Let me get one more here. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I feel like traveling here too. Maybe somebody could be thinking about wanting to move. I use the example of like going to different state, knowing that it could possibly help you out or be better for you, but somebody could have thought about that, but maybe they're trying to save up for it, or they're trying to figure out what they need to do as far as like finances are concerned, rather it be actually traveling or just putting yourself in a different space. But I just feel like I really do, I ain't gonna hold you, I really do feel like somebody might want to travel. I got the 9 of Cups here too. Let me get one more here. I talked about people's intentions or somebody's intentions. I feel like also too, somebody may still have like, or somebody may have hidden or like secretly have certain feelings towards you, Taurus, that they just did not express. Let's say Taurus, you know, it could be someone that, you know, you go out to eat with or that you sat down with or whatever, but maybe they do have secret feelings about you. Maybe there are some things that they feel a way about that they just never said to you. I got the 4 of Swords here. This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then I also got the 4 of Cups here too. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here too. Yeah, I feel like it could be something that they have felt for a long time. They just ain't said shit at all either. And I also feel like too, as far as like, I don't know what, but like receiving certain truths or honesty, somebody has a problem with that. So like I said at the beginning, Taurus, rather that be you to somebody else or somebody else to you, Taurus, but somebody has a hard time. Somebody has a hard time receiving, just period. Somebody has a hard time receiving. Let me get some hidden truths here for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. Yeah. Somebody like got some like low-key feelings or like issues or something. Somebody fell away a little bit. I have you didn't see my tears and I can be myself with you. You didn't see my tears, I can be myself with you. And then the next one that I have here is I want you so badly. Maybe somebody got sick, like they were forced to deal with some type of emotions or problems by themselves. I gave the example of, or how I was saying, you know, to feminine, make sure that you are, shit, hell, even with masculine, because a lot of these females, just because you are a certain age doesn't automatically make you a woman or a man. Just because you have a child doesn't necessarily make you a mother or a father. Some people are just fucking breeders. But just being mindful of the people that you do bring children into this world with, into a struggling situation. Like, just, you never fucking know. Because you will have to thug some shit out on your own. Whew. Let's keep going. The next one, I feel like also too, Taurus, receiving messages possibly even in your dreams as well. I'm looking at this 4 of Swords and also this 4 of Cups here too. I feel like Taurus receiving messages or certain signs or signals or heads up or whatever in your dream state. I have here, you let me down. Let me get one more here for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. The last one that I have here is you let me down and then you broke my heart. I don't know why, but I feel like trust is a big, I feel like trust is a, you let me down, you broke my heart, you didn't see my tears, I can be myself with you, and I want you so badly. Like, I'm going to use as an example, like, maybe somebody or something was not being what you thought it was, or what you thought it was supposed to be. Somebody has, but I will say that somebody does have a problem with listening a little bit. But Taurus, you do receive, I feel like you get messages or something in your dream state or your, I don't know what type of gifts you could have, Taurus. I had Capricorn that just flipped over. So Taurus, whether you dealt with somebody that has a Capricorn placement or you know somebody that has a Capricorn placement, this Queen of Wands energy too. Wands energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have black magic here. Let me get clarity on this for Taurus, please. So also too, Taurus, you never know who's working against you either. I talked about people having secret feelings towards you, maybe people who don't really want you to succeed or who talk crazy about you behind your back or actually feel some type of way and want to act as if they don't. I have black magic here, and then I have in my dreams here. Yes, something is very significant about Taurus. Something is very significant about a dream state here. And then I have Aquarius. So I got the Four of Swords that came out here. Now this was Gemini. Oh shit, can you see? There we go. That was Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Regardless if somebody has that as their sun, moon, rising, north, no, I don't give a fuck. But I feel like shit, they could have this placement. But I honestly feel like it might be some type of Taurus. If you're able to, or when you wake up, if you can remember your dreams, or if they seem like nightmares or whatever, if your dreams are very lucid, write them down, all right? But Black Magic, Aquarius in my dreams. And then too, when I had this, I think it was the focus on your priorities with the, or reflect on your priorities, and then it said accept change. Both of those were moons and Aquarius. And how I said, I felt like I'm not telling you something that you already don't know. So Taurus, you could already have a feeling, or you can already have a certain kind of, I don't know, maybe it's a little I don't know, like a little sense in you, or something going off telling you that something may not be right with someone or something for whatever fucking reason. But let me go ahead and get some closing affirmations for you. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. The first one that I have here is surrender and release. Surrender and release, Taurus. Let me get one more here for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus, surrender and release. The last one that I have here is move. Surrender and release, and then I have move. Let's read these out. So surrender and release says, that thing you are holding on to so tightly with an iron grip fist, let it go. Breathe in, gathering the dust up from every corner of your body until you no longer feel it lurking deep within the depths of your soul. Pause at the top of your breath and release it on a long exhale, a steady breath out. Pause again and ask, can you surrender to the final outcome? Can you surrender to how things come back to you? Can you surrender to the knowledge they may not? Surrender to all possibilities, accepting that what's in store is greater than anything you could ever imagine. Surrender and watch how you rise. Let go of any insecurities, Taurus. The next one, move. All right, so you were just told here, it said accepting that what's in store is greater than anything you could ever imagine. Surrender and watch how you rise. And then we have move here. It says it is stagnant, this energy you are carrying. It feels stuck within you, just sitting there, deep in your belly, resting upon your shoulders, etched across the lines of your face like an old rusty gate that simply won't open. But notice how easily the gate begins to work again when it is oiled and painted anew, awoken from its dormant position. When it is simply moved again, you are no different. You too simply need to move. Take action, Taurus. Take action, okay? I love y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Make sure that you are comment, like, subscribe, and talk to me. I talk back. Follow no man, for his journey is not your own. And I love you as is. And y'all will love yourselves the same. I'm so sorry for taking so long for coming back. But I'm here now. I'm here now. Mwah. I see y'all later. Be good, Taurus.